Fishing the Wild West TV with Wes David is brought to you by Tracker Boats, Fish the Finest, Adventure Destinations. Book your trip of a lifetime with Adventure Destinations and Thompson's Resort. Big Chief Meat Snacks, big taste, big adventure. Along with Cam Clark Ford, the official vehicle of Fishing the Wild West TV.
Living a dream, fishing the streams, fishing the wild.
She's getting a little western on the deck. In this week's episode of Fishing the Wild West TV, we're in Selkirk, Manitoba on the Red River chasing channel cats with Paul Monroe and Catdaddy Fishing Guide Services. With any luck, we're going to do some day fishing and we might even bring you some nighttime footage. Channel cats, Red River.
Give it to him, Wes. Right on.
There's another one. He took a long time he was playing with it. We're in this fast current, so you got to be sure that he's got it. This reminds me, Paul, a lot of fishing the sturgeon on the Fraser River. Got to give him time to eat it. Now he knows he's hooked. And in this current, they're crazy. Wow. I remember our rookie year we came here when we were shooting the show. We planned 4 days. And I think in the first day we caught like 42 catfish with Paul. So we booked the plane the second day and went home. We were sore. Oh, sorry, Paul.
It's all good.
Oh, and he's in the net. There's our first catfish of the morning. That's a beauty. We've been here about 5 minutes. I lost one. This is the first one we landed, and I promise you they're going to get bigger.
Right on, Wes.
Just put him down, he throws his tail once and gone. He took a long time to take it too, Paul.
Pardon me?
He took a long time to take it too. They sit there and your rod tip bounces. And as a walleye fisherman, it's everything in me not to set the hook.
Yeah.
You got to give them time to take it.
Yeah, sometimes they just hammer it, sometimes they pick away.
Holy, this is the Manitoba workout. Whoa. And this rod could go off at any time.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't actually.
You can see why the first time I ever come with Paul, I booked the plane home early.
Wait till I put you in the fast water.
He's got him in the net. That circle hook will just pop right out. Paul used a rubber net. Catches a lot of fish, but is passionate about his catfishing, and his first priority is the channel cats. Oh yeah, and his customers. That one's bigger.
Yeah.
Just beautiful, beautiful fish. It's incredible. Are we going to measure this one?
Just so you know. So we know what we're dealing with here today.
Just gonna take a quick measurement. 34 and a quarter. Master Angler is 34. One of the oldest programs I think in North America.
And I love it. It gives a goal for everybody.
I'm gonna take a quick picture and we'll get this one back in the water.
This segment has been brought to you by Rock Guard, protect your investment, and Power Pole, total boat control. Closed captioning is brought to you by Buzz Bomb Tackle, iconic sonic fishing lures, made in North America for over 50 years.
Paul's getting a kick out of this.
Your liquid mayhem's doing good.
Yeah, Paul uses his own bait. Everything's provided. Rods, reels, bait. You just have to have a Manitoba fishing license. Bring your own bagged lunch. But I brought on a little bit of liquid mayhem. I use it year-round on every species, but it really works good in stained water like this. Yeah, here on the Red River. We use it on the Fraser River for sturgeon, and it's I put it on everything. He flapped his tail there. You can't even see him when you see your weights, Paul.
No, with all this flooding that happened and all that, the water is pretty stirred up. Even Lake Winnipeg walleye fishing, last few years it's been super clear. And here's another one, Wes. You got a double header going. You got another hand?
No. I got this one to the net though.
That one's just in the rod holder. We'll get this one going.
That one's still on?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get to him in a second. Okay, I'll give Paul some slack. Well, he deals with that fish. I'll deal with this fish. Show that one to the camera, Paul.
Okay.
Double headers are extremely common with Paul.
There's the one.
Fishing with kids, your entire family. Like this is a great family outing. You can do day trips, half-day trips with Paul. The museum's right near the parking lot where you meet Paul, so there's all kinds of stuff to do here in Selkirk. We're staying at the Canelta Hotel here right in town. It's about maybe a 5-minute drive from the hotel to the boat parking lot. And we've been on fish pretty much since the boat parking lot, I think. Oh. Paul didn't put the other rod in so that could have a breather.
No, I'm hoping you just keep going and going and going. And I can start to tell when you're getting tired.
Give him that slack. I'll show this fish to you and we'll release him. They're neat. And these, this morning, Paul says are just the practice fish. Just the practice fish to see if I know what I'm doing.
This Gear Talk is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
We're just here with Paul. We're going to show you what we were doing or what Paul was doing. We'll start with the line. You got a heavy 80-pound line.
Yep, braided, yep.
Down to your weights.
Yep. It's a non-roll sinker weight. So I use right now, it's because I have heavier weights. I was using them at the locks. Right now I'm going to switch it out just to put the 4 ounce with the current down below.
There's 7 on there now, but we came from the locks.
Yep.
So obviously you change it up for different areas of the current, or river for current.
Right, and then I put a bead on it so the weight doesn't pound the knot and break it. And then I have a, this is 30 pounds, just a leader line. So then if I do get a snag, I can break it off and I lose all my gear. And then it goes into the double action circle hook from Team Catfish. You can see the gap is pretty wide, so guys can set the hook or use it just like a circle hook and let the cat do its job.
This has been, we've hooked, and I'm not fibbing, like 60, 70 today, this morning.
Yeah, it was red. She's kind of getting beat up and she's turning silver now.
Yeah, and every one of them, Paul was able to unhook it just simple and easy, and the fish swam away.
Yeah.
Well, let's get them back in the water, Paul,
right on.
and get you another catfish.
Sounds good.
This segment has been brought to you by Hooked Magazine, hooked on fishing in the great outdoors, and Lucky Bug Lures. Get hooked on Lucky Bug Lures. This segment is brought to you by the City of Airdrie, big city amenities with that small town feel, and gill fishing, anywhere, all conditions.
So as you've seen this afternoon, or this morning actually, we were out with Paul fishing catfish, lots of them. We went back to the hotel, had a nap. We're back on the river. We're gonna do a little channel cat fishing at night. We're stopped here to pick up a few goldeye for bait. We're allowed to use cut bait here, so we're just stopping. We're gonna bobber fish some bait, then we're gonna move further down the river and do some channel cat fishing at night. We've caught enough for what we need for tonight for cat fishing. We're gonna take this guy and turn him into a much bigger guy. The first one of the night is hooked. I don't know what time we just got here. Just got set up, got the baits out. Waited about 10 minutes for that scent to get going. And the first one of the night is hooked. It's gonna get dark quick. Paul's got his boat all rigged up with lights, everything you need to fish here at night. And that's what we're gonna do. We had an incredible morning. I mean an incredible morning, like lights out. We're never gonna be able to show you all the footage.
That's a good way to start the day.
Holy
the night.
cow. At least, the good thing where we're sitting right now is we're out of that fast current. So it's a little bit easier to manage these big channel cats. First one, early evening here. She's gonna carry on well into the night. Perfect. This one took a little bit of time to hit. He was playing with it. Rod was bouncing. I'm worried about that rod behind me too. Now, Paul, do these channel cats, do they school up like many other fish species? They stick together?
Well,
I know we found them all over the river, but
they do. They go into the currents, like up top. They school up quite a bit. Down in this area, they're roaming. Ooh, they're roaming.
It's okay, buddy. We'll put you on camera, and we'll release you. I really admire those circle hooks. So you just quickly out, and there it is. They're just that simple. Fish number 2 of the early evening. Getting back in the water, and I'm sure there will be another one in short order. The lights just come on. Literally, as soon as we turn the lights on, we had one take it. Again, like we talked during the morning fish, you can fly into Winnipeg, Paul will come get you, have someone pick you up, or you can drive here. That's a big fish, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all big. I'll get this up, I'll show you to you. I might even take a picture because this is my first big fish at night.
That is a
tank.
That's a very large fish, buddy. I gotta get the hook out of her.
Okay. We had her down there, we took a quick measurement, and she was 36 inches right on the nose. Now that qualifies for a master angler here in Manitoba. I think, what did you say, 34 is the?
Yeah, 34, Wes.
Not that we didn't take the proper pictures. I already have my master angler for channel catfish. I was just curious, that was a real big fish in my first night fish. We had to turn the lights on, and I think that was the first one that hit. Paul set the hook over here and he thinks I'm gonna run over and help him, and I am not. I'm gonna take a breather.
Fishing the Wild West TV will be right back. This segment is brought to you by Big Sky Flies and Jigs, tackle you can trust, and Tourism Saskatchewan. Start planning your visit today.
I've never caught so many quality fish in such a short time. We fished this morning, I think about 4.5 hours. This is the same day. We went back, we showered, cleaned up, had an afternoon nap. We come out, we caught our bait fish, and now we're into a lot of channel cats. I haven't had a chance to look at my clock to see what time it is, but it's probably only 9:30, 10 o'clock.
All right, sir, you ready?
Yeah, I think so. Weights and fish. Whoa. We'll show this one to you, but it's going to look the same as the next 30 or 40. Hook's out. Let's get him in the net here. Another great one, channel cat. Look at their eyes. It's almost like human eyes. Put him up in the light. He's the star of the show. Down he goes. Even with that light shining on that water, you got about 2 inches of seeing them and they're gone. Mine's a little splashy. What do you got over there, Paul?
Oh, just a little catfish.
You need help? I've caught a lot of catfish. I'm getting good at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's a smaller one?
Which one?
The one you had?
Oh no, it's huge.
Yeah. You are a fisherman.
Yeah. Well, it's
Give you some room. Okay. Paul's just dealing with the one there. He put this back to drag right off, put it in the holder so he could net my fish. And while he did that, I come over and picked up his rod. And this happens a lot on the boat. You can get pretty western. Whoa. Can I give her a little?
Yeah, for sure.
I just tightened up the drag a bit so I can get more leverage on him.
No, this guy is not.
He's bluffing.
He does not like the look of you.
Hey. So there's, I don't know how many double headers we've had tonight and this morning. We'll get him back in the water, both of them. Rinse my hands off.
Yeah.
And away they go.
Beautiful.
So Paul, I think we're gonna wrap her up. I got sore arms,
Perfect. Yeah, we had a
sore back.
great trip. Couldn't ask for better. Thank you guys much for coming again. It's been a blast.
No, it's
day
been
and
a
night.
real educational, fun experience here on the Red River near Selkirk, Manitoba. I highly encourage you to book this trip with Paul Monroe, Catdaddy Fishing Guide Services. And when you do, ask him about the night fishing. If conditions are right, Paul offers this experience, and I highly recommend taking advantage of it. If you like this week's episode, follow us on social media or through the pages of Hooked Magazine. From Selkirk, Manitoba, I'm your host, Wes David, Fishing the Wild West TV. Chuck got this whole fight, so we'll show our viewers. They're all just crazy. And that's how you catch and release catfish.
Yeah.